Referee Gupta says underway. I have to admit, a couple of hours ago, I did even wonder whether we'd reached that point. And straight away, an attack for NorthEast, and the ball is in there for the shots, and it's just gone wide. Well, what a start.
This Bengaluru team with a lot more ease and a lot more occasions.
And a great win on the ball here. It will open up, and there is a chance for Brown, and he'll get the shot through. He scuffs it a little bit. It's just wide of the mark, but that's 2 attempts on goal. And now the ball through is a good one, and this is an opportunity past the goalkeeper. Surely goal number 1. Bengaluru lead, and Clayton, the man from Brazil, is the man who gives them the lead, and he points to the skies. Well, I talked about raining goals last night. We've got one inside 40 minutes in Bambalim. It's Bengaluru 1, NorthEast United 0. Clayton's off the mark.
This is what we expected. We thought there were going to be players slipping and sliding, and a player going in for a challenge when he didn't need to. He should have stayed on his feet. He is onside, and he's done well to keep his balance, stay on his feet. A wonderful finish from Clayton Silva. This is just good feet from the Brazilian, and good composure just to make sure he makes good contact.
He's blocked off. Checha gets a neat little touch on the ball there. That's a fair tackle. That's a very, very good tackle, in fact. And not a bad-looking ball over here to Suhair either. Suhair swings it in into the penalty area. It's one apiece. We're off to a ripping start to the season. And Deshaun Brown says, thanks a lot for the ball in. I'll just have that and finish it off for the tee. It's one apiece.
That is a wonderfully well-worked goal. I mean, we talk about a team that's set up to play on the counter-attack, set up to capitalize on these transitions, and that's exactly what they've done. They win the ball cleanly in midfield, a quick pass out wide, and this is brilliant from Suhair. Just puts it into an area once again, asking someone to get on the end of it, and that's just strength and power from Deshaun Brown. Outmuscles the defender. Great first touch, great composure once again, and just slots it home.
Former owner Bernard Tapie recently, a very controversial character, but they loved him at Marseille. Well, Bengaluru would love it if they get the lead back here. They led early on, they've been pegged back, and that still tipped away. It could have landed on the crossbar. The net was open, and he has to make the save, and then it's smashed into the net. Unbelievable! What is going on here? It looks as though Mashur has smashed this one into his own net. Very strange circumstances. A pat on the back for him. I think it's been disallowed, has it? What you see in it? Oh, I think it is a goal. But, well, we said crazy things might happen this evening. The score caption is still saying 1-1 on your screen. We don't have VAR, by the way. Let's have a look at this. The goalkeeper, Subasic, looks in trouble. It comes back off the bar. Then he saves it really well from the effort from Udanta. It's all engaging watching, and the ball is very well won again here for NorthEast United, and Suhair will be free, and he'll surely get into the penalty area. 3 touches, Suhair to pull it across, maybe to have the shot, slips away, it must go in, it's 2 apiece. This crazy game just continues to get crazier and crazier and crazier, and it's welcome to the Hero Indian Super League for Matias Purra from Martinique. 2-2.
Wrong foot's Gurpreet, and then it goes past him. Ashik doesn't get a good clearance, and that deflection is wrong-footed. Gurpreet gets fingertips to it, but just not enough.
You remember 6-5 last season to end up with Odisha and SC East Bengal. As we look at the career statistics there, and at least the shirt is here, and you might see another goal here, except that Gurpreet is in the right. So it's not Udanta who picks it up. In fact, it was Jayesh Rani. Udanta looked as though he was going to be the recipient. It went the other way, and the referee, Mr. Kumar Gupta, awards the free kick against Kamara to say he was an integral part of that NorthEast United improvement last season. He got the ball there, actually. You've not been able to take your eye off it for a second. Looking for that ball in, edge of the penalty area, down he goes, no foul, good refereeing. In fact, the referee was right there on the spot, about 2 yards away.
Similar Chetri, I think he's probably had the least number of touches on the Bengaluru side at the moment, and it's probably the conditions as well. It just doesn't suit his style of play.
Here we go, Jayesh Rani will get the shot through. Sado, it's into the net again, and Subasic Roy Chowdhury is having a horrible night, but you have to put some of this down to conditions. He looks crestfallen as he picks himself up and does what no goalkeepers like to do. He has to go and pick the ball out of the net. Jayesh Rani has marked his start for Bengaluru.
A couple of passes just played into the striker, flicked round the corner, and Jayesh Rani scored in his first game in the AFC Cup, I think, for Bengaluru FC, and he's done it again in the Hero Indian Super League for Bengaluru.
There's another 6'4" colleague there in Alan Costa in front of him this evening. Oh, and there's a little skirmish, and that is the first injury I think we've seen due to the conditions and a collision. Oh, the boot is very, very high, it has to be said. The best goal of 5. The coach doesn't know what to think about it so far. Marco Pezzaioli's side leads by 3 goals to 2. And it is half-time here in Bamberlin. More than 4. As we kick off for the second half, they'll be wondering if they can surpass that target. NorthEast United's record win was 3-0.
Yeah, it's interesting to see a lot of the new signings scoring for their clubs. We saw that last night with the likes of Pereira Diaz, with the likes of Hugo Boumou. Once again tonight we've had new signings, which is always great for the players. Obviously, when they come into a new league, it gives them that confidence in the first game, gives the fans a little bit of a lift as well, and certainly even the coaches. I think you could see with this Bengaluru team, Clayton playing as the number 9 today certainly is benefiting them.
And it's Clayton who's won this free kick as well. Well, he's a full 30 yards, if not 35 out. He is going to go for goal. It could skid, and it bounced up and into the midriff of the goalkeeper. The myriad. Goodness knows who's going to come on in this second period. Oh, important win of the ball there from Jayesh Rani. He's away, he's streaking away down that right touchline. Tries to get the cross in. Chances here. Is this Chetri? Is this his moment? It is Chetri, and Chowdhury foils him. That was Ajit Kumar joining in, and that will be a free kick in a dangerous position to NorthEast United here. Despite the protestations, Suhair's having a bit of a word. I don't think he's asking the referee what time of day it is. It was Yudanta there. First touch, second touch, third touch, and then down he goes after the ball had left. So Suhair penalised. Well, they just managed to keep the momentum going there. Talking of nicking the ball, oh, it's just behind Suresh. Chetri tries to latch onto it and can't quite do so. That was ever so close to being in again for Bengaluru, though. 45 minutes as adventurous and tremendous entertainment as we had. Free kick here, that might be a yellow card as well. Gajinder's hurt himself in the process. In fact, both players have hurt themselves, but Mr. Gupta has a yellow card in his hand. And when Gajinder picks himself up, he knows what's coming. Well, he has sawn him off at the ankles, hasn't he?
Still playing a rather high line.
Decent header on here. Clayton will chase, he may get in as well. Keeper's done a good job this time, and Subhashish Roy Chowdhury claims the ball, and Clayton is foiled.
You're hearing it's going to be Clayton Silva, John.
Prince has stretched the legs here. He'll pull this one across to Chetri. Oh, down he goes. No foul. Referee had a good book, but now Chetri's injured. And
yeah, he's a handful as we look. Chetri's just lunched a Ben. I think he's just, as he's followed through,
just caught Senaj.
He's caught Senaj, and that's the last person you want to be bumping into on a football field. And the added weight, being weighed down with a
decent ball here from Costa. Forgive me for interrupting. Prince can shoot here. He can score here. It's a princely goal, and he's made his mark in India within a few minutes of his arrival, and that may just have sealed the 3 points for Bengaluru. They usually beat NorthEast United, and this may just be another victory over the opposition. And Prince Ibarra, the 25-year-old from Congo, registers his arrival in style.
Well, this is just pace. Gets in behind, a great first touch to set himself on his right foot.
Now then, is there going to be a finish at the other? And the flag stays down here. It might just be a third goal for NorthEast United. Save made first time off the top of the crossbar. Well, the first effort came in from Roshazala. Gurpreet did the business then, and then Kura just can't finish it off. Drama aplenty here in Bamberlin.
That's an absolutely brilliant run by Chara. Just a poor first touch, but then look how well Deshaun Brown's reacted. He smashed that towards Gurpreet. He makes a fantastic save.
And we can hear an awful lot now. Still another chance for goal number 4, not taken. Chetri is disappointed as ever, but it didn't. Well, it founded on the challenge of Kamara, the intervention of Kamara. He wanted the goalkeeper to come. I think Subhashish knew he couldn't handle, so it's right to the other end of the pitch immediately. Pressure applied on the defender, and he's taken the ball away legally as well. Is it a sting in the tail of this fixture? He's going to dribble out harmlessly.
Yeah, an improvement that we saw in the AFC Cup, and he's bringing that to Bengaluru this season.
He's going to go for goal here. Sorry to interrupt, Brad. And I think the referee will point to the dressing rooms. We've never ever had consecutive 4-2 scorelines at the start of a Hero Indian Super League season. It's not. And yes, indeed, there is the final whistle from referee Gupta. It's been a thriller minute really here. The game got off to a rip-roaring start with Clayton's goal.